Hey guys, welcome to today's video. In this video I want to talk about Pinterest ads and Clickbank products. I just ran campaign about one of the Clickbank products on Pinterest, and I just wanted to share my takeaways basically, and I want to show you guys how much money I made, was it profitable or not, and couple key points that I think it will be useful for you to utilize on Pinterest platform. But first of all, I would like to say this. Why did I switch from Facebook into Pinterest is pretty much, you probably guessed it already if you had any experience with Pinterest, is because of the ad account shutdowns. It is too much of like a hustle of getting through the ad account shutdown and keeping up with your business manager and the business profile and all that other stuff, that it's been restricted. So I didn't want to deal with it. And I saw someone's video that I think he or she he was talking about the Pinterest ads, and when I looked at the Pinterest ads manager, it pretty much seemed like Facebook. You can think about like it is kind of like copy paste from Facebook into Pinterest. Couple things are different obviously, because the platform itself is first of all visual, and also you can search. It is more of like Facebook and Google combination in one place. That's how I would define for the Pinterest. So you gotta have really good creative that it is gonna make people stop from scrolling, and you gotta have like relative search volume that people can search the product and can find it. It doesn't have to be search for the product itself, but depending on the niche, let's say DIY niche, fashion niche, and weight loss niches are good on Pinterest. So those are pretty much like couple informations about the Pinterest. But let me go ahead and show you guys now how much money I spent and how much I made it. So first of all, it was the campaign from 26th to let's say 29th of August. I didn't run the campaign this much, but just to be on the safe side, to be able to see the whole campaign. Okay, so as you guys can see, I spent $2,035, and Pinterest gives you guys, whenever you start promoting, $50 for discount. You can think about like $1,950 that I spent. How much money I made is here. Oops, I reset it. All right, so you can see the whole transaction amount is $1,292.22. I got couple sales from actually one sale from Australia, one sale from United Kingdom, rest is from US, different states obviously. And also I got couple like upsells. You can see the amounts, original and upsells. It was 90% on commission bump. The product itself is about manifestation magic, and let me show you guys the quiz as well. I tested first article lender, then the quiz lender. You can see here that was the quiz lender I tested, checking on people, and when they click, it's not valid now. It was on ClickFunnels. I switched couple things, that's why it doesn't show, but it goes on to VSL of manifestation magic product. I was getting paid around $39 per like product sale pretty much. I was on 90% commission base. If you reach out to affiliate manager, they bump you up to like 90% from the get-go, because that's what they promoted on their page. And I reach out to them and they increase my commission. So I was pretty much making $39. The most I have done with just one sale, it was around like $255, since you can see here like bump, upsell, upsell, upsell. Someone basically purchased like all the upsells and the originals, and the bump that I got from like affiliate vendor as well. So in total I made probably like $240, $255 from one sale. But generally it was around, I will say, average order value maybe like $44, $45, something like that. So I wasn't profitable, as you can see guys. The first thing I will say, it might be because of the lender. Whenever I change the lender from article to quiz, it increased the percentage around like 2%, so it wasn't much. I think maybe different vendor and different landing page. And also what can be is, let me show you this guys. So like couple things on On the spend, since you can see here, I spent 420 bucks on one campaign. I made like 7 sales out of it. AAL means, guys, lookalike audience, basically Facebook. In Facebook terms, here it's called like ecta-like audience. It's kind of funny that it is like different name but pretty much the same thing. I don't really suggest going through AAL from the get-go, getting a list from the vendor. What I suggest is once your Pinterest tag, basically like a Facebook pixel, get some attraction, getting some data on it, I will try to create like ecta-like, maybe up to 5, maybe up to 10%, so you can have big audience to target. I will say, depending on the target size, guys, if you have like $100 budget, let's say 4 ad groups you have for $25 each, I will say try to reach up to like 2.5 to 5 million audience size. If you are only spending $100 for one audience, I will say you can go all the way up to like maybe 10 million audience size. So from there you are able to go through like not too big of an audience and not too narrow audience, so you can reach out to a lot of people. And compared to Facebook, I will say Facebook has like, I think, 2 billion people. On Pinterest, I think there is like 300 million people, so it is kind of like smaller size of audience, but it definitely converts. What I also think is it might be because of the conversion window. When I went through the ad itself, let's go ahead and show you here. I optimized for 771, so it is a like limited time window, but it is more like reaching out to buyers. But I think that might be the reason why I wasn't able to turn the campaign into profitable. So since you can see here 771, I should have gone maybe 30. So and also you can see the audience size. I didn't really target big of audience. I thought like that might be kind of enough to go with it. But now I am testing one more product. I definitely go around like at least 2 million people, up to like 5 million people if I am testing with like $25 budget per ad group. Basically inside that group I try to target around 2.5 million and 5 million people at max. So you can see English language all, and I try to go 21 plus. I started broad and then try to narrow down, so which interests are converting, which keywords are converting, which one doesn't convert, I eliminated. Which creatives are converting, I try to get the best creative that hits good CTR into new campaigns that I created pretty much. So you can see the ad creatives here, couple ad creatives that I have here. I try to go from the get-go like $100 budget, 4 ad groups inside of it, generally like 3 interests, 1 keywords that I come up with it for the keyword targeting, and then 4 ads. Creatives are really important, guys, for the Pinterest to get click-through rate. For me, I wasn't able to get through profitable, but I also think it might be because of the product, and also it might be because of the Clickbank approach, because Pinterest is more like a Google approach. You just put your advertisement, they go on to sales page and they purchase, they shop basically. But with Clickbank product, it's not really like shopping kind of advertisements, shopping kind of video sales letter. There is not really like read text version. There is, but it is long read and all that, so it's not really like you click on the thing and you try to purchase a product. So I would say maybe drop shipping and Shopify people can utilize the Pinterest more than Clickbank people, I will say. Or you can try to do like drop shipping CPA and networks for that kind of products as well. So you can go through and try that. Those are my suggestions. When I tested for this campaign, I think I tested for like 2-3 weeks around that time, and you guys see how much money I spent and how much I made, what I kind of like tried from my observation. So a couple things I will suggest, and like kind of KPIs. The first one is, I will say, for the advertisements, let's go through all, and just a second, all ad groups and all ad studies. So I will say definitely try to shoot for 1% click-through rate. That will be my takeaway for you. Like, this was traffic campaign that I tried I don't really suggest doing traffic, even though Pinterest rep suggested me doing traffic with LLA, not LLA, not lookalikes, AAL on Pinterest, act like audience. But I will say like try to shoot for 1% at least for your advertisement creatives basically. That's the first thing I will say as a suggestion. And second thing I will say for the CPC, try to shoot for like 20-30 cents, just like here. You can see the general campaign, I was around that. CPM, try to hold below, $3. But as long as the campaign is profitable, you are making money out of it, obviously just leave it as it is. But there is always room to shoot for, like room to grow with the actual KPIs for you to, limit your spending. And I tested AAL. There is one action here, but it didn't actually convert there. That should be 0. I don't know why it says 1 there. So what happened there is it didn't really convert. What I did first, I got customer list from vendor, but it didn't really reflect on the artificial intelligence of the Pinterest. I don't think Pinterest is really good for like finding people through customer lists, because it's just like a newly programmed compared to Facebook. So that needs to be improved, I guess. And Pinterest rep told me that they don't really work actually. That's what he told me as well. He told me try AAL with traffic campaign, or I think he told me try retargeting with traffic campaign, something like that. But AAL, as long as like you have your own buyers list, you have like a lot of pixel data there for the purchase, I will try to create AAL and maybe up to 10%, 5%, so you can have like over 1 million, 2-3 million people depending on your budget. And I tested some keyword. Yes, some of them were hit or miss, and interest as well. I tested some of them and I wasn't able to get profitable, but I learned a lot about that. How can I optimize better? Just tweaking couple things, different products and different landing page. I tried first this landing page. It was like an article landing page that talking about the story of her. How did she found, manifestation magic and manifesting story about her basically. Then I used this funnel after that. I tried to tweak because I found that it's 16-17% landing page CTR, which is compared to Facebook pretty low, but I didn't really know, like even though it's different platform, I wanted to get up to 30-40%, see how it goes. Maybe that might be the reason. I tested this quiz landing page, and after that what I can say is it increased maybe like 2% on the landing page. So what I see that I don't think it is maybe from the landing page. Maybe some different landing pages can be like totally different than what I was getting. That might be the actual problem. And because like you can see the clicks, I got the clicks, but the conversion is pretty low when you look at the data here. So that's why I was wondering about, like, it might be the product, it might be the landing page. So that's why I'm gonna go ahead and try different product, different things that I learned, and see how it's gonna turn out, and I'll let you guys know about it as well, hopefully. And so that's pretty much what I did with Pinterest ads. I definitely suggest, I don't like spending money on like pages, post engagements on Facebook. Try to be secure, and every day when you get onto like to your bed, you always think about like tomorrow I will wake up, my ads can be rejected. You might start making money. I started with like 255 on a health niche product, but then next day I woke up, it was rejected, or like my account was disabled, BM shut down and profile restricted, just like something, I don't know, like something like really suspicious. Facebook is like really tricky, bots are tricky and all that. So Pinterest, just give it a go, especially if you had an experience with the Facebook ads manager, pretty much similar to like Facebook. I feel like Pinterest actually like kind of like mimic Facebook advertising, because it's like really similar. So just give it a try, see how it goes. I will say also try to go through maybe e-commerce, maybe drop shipping on Pinterest might be more like sustainable business, because Clickbank products, I don't know, digital products, there are some physical products, but physical diet pills are restricted, your ads can be rejected, and all those things that, because on their ad policy they don't suggest, you know, doing basically lab detox research products. So what I suggest is try to get through, you know, maybe like e-commerce products as well. If you have any experience on dropshipping, or if you are thinking about doing like some dropshipping CPA before purchasing it, some affiliate platforms are, you know, allowing you to basically promote their links, and it's a physical product just like e-commerce, just like Shopify, you know, people basically sell on platforms, so you can be affiliate for them. Just try it, give it a go, and see how it goes. Those are my, like, you know, experiences. I tried it, I lost, you know, couple $100 there, but the thing is, it is always an experience. At least I tried it, you know, I got the data, now I am learning, I can optimize better, and you know, I will push through till I get, you know, profitable, and see which product is gonna hit, which landing page I am gonna, you know, basically make more money. And if you have any questions, guys, please write down. I hope this video was, you know, helpful. There is not much of a video about like Pinterest ads and Clickbanks and all that. Or there are videos that people just generally try to hide something at the back just because they try to sell their course. But what I believe, that if I'm being upfront and honest with you, and then you don't feel the same vibe that as you feel with others, I feel like in the future, if I create a course, I will have, you know, at least better and engaged audience that is gonna follow me and will keep up with my knowledge, will keep up my experiences as well. But for now, it is a bit early. I'm still testing, trying to get profitable, still getting experience for my affiliate marketing journey. Basically, it's been like a year so far, but I spent most of my time with the Facebook. That, you know, it was just like it was a good learning experience, but at the same time it was trash, like when you look at it like a practical experience, because you learn everything like CBO and all that, creatives, how to do this, that, and but then when your account is shut down, basically your business is closed, all the, you know, products inside sitting there, but you can really make your traffic meet with the product, so you can make a sale, so it's a loss at the end. So those are my suggestions. If you have any questions, just write down, and please subscribe to my channels. I try to share affiliate marketing videos. See you guys.